Good evening, traders, and welcome to the F&O Show with Bereez. Well, a new week brought a bit of a change from Friday's market sentiment, which was overwhelmingly bearish. Today, Nifty opened at around 18,300-ish level, and it made the day's low on the first candle itself. And from there, that's for the 15 minutes candle. But yeah, roughly on the first candle itself, Nifty made the day's low, and from there it rallied up by quite a bit. For the day, Nifty covered around 190 points, which was a really good move on Nifty's part. Uh, and we again, it looked like it might take rejection from 18,350 level that we have been talking about for a while. It broke up above the 18,350 level quite decisively. In fact, it took sort of a retest as well, as Kshitij is pointing out. So now I think for this week, we can consider 18,350 as a downside support and 18,600 as the upside resistance. And interesting thing about option chain data of Nifty, if Kshitij, could we go to option chain there? Yeah, there it is. So if we could go all the way down where total open interest is written, on Friday, this data was overwhelmingly bearish. So about today, we can see 19 lakh, no, the total OI I'm saying, not volume. So 19 lakh contract of call as against 16 lakh contracts of put, but this data was a lot more skewed towards call writing. So option data has definitely turned more bullish as compared to Friday. And considering the move, if Kshitij, you could scroll up to at the money strikes, you can see actually a lot of unwinding in change in OI. So 18,600, 500, 400, 350, and some in the money strikes have also been unwound. And there is a huge increase in put side OI. So 18,300 put gained by about 1 lakh contracts just intraday, 18,300 strike. So that's a really, really good put writing for put writers part. Even 18,350 has seen really, really good put writing, about 46,000 contracts added. So yeah, even that option chain data indicates that there is some amount of bull, bullish sentiment returning. But we will see how the day progresses, or rather the week progresses, because the sentiment has been flipping back and forth quite a bit in recent times. So that's for Nifty. And then going to Bank Nifty. Well, Bank Nifty made around 300 points range. Nothing spectacular in Bank Nifty really, other than the fact that in the opening few candles, Bank Nifty in fact fell down. So I think about 150-ish point correction in Bank Nifty in the first half an hour, and from there Bank Nifty rallied. Still, it is holding the. It hasn't broken the resistance zone that Kshitij has marked. So still remains to be seen whether Bank Nifty now stays a little sideways and Nifty leads the rally with other sectoral indices, or Bank Nifty also breaks out up above in this week. Kshitij had a setup to discuss, so over
Yeah.
to you, Kshitij.
So today, as Bank Nifty was forming this, because I had my bias of being short, I would also say that I was not looking out for a long opportunity. So what I had done was I had told myself that I will only go long once this resistance is broken. And if you can see, it came to test. If you go in 5 minutes, in fact, if you see this one, two, and here, in fact, here I posted in the Telegram channel, are we getting ready for a breakout? But if you see, market wanted, like I didn't, I would only go long once there's a close of a candle, right? But it didn't happen. And in fact, this is a inverted hammer. In 5 minutes, I don't rely on 5 minutes, but this is where I was like, oh, okay, I need to again just watch out for my levels. It did fall again, but the fall was not, it didn't structure, it did break this low kind of, but then if you see it again came back here, and now it's again trading near the resistance. Now it's simple. Now it's tested the resistance 3 times. That doesn't mean I'm going to go long. I will wait for a 15-minute or 30-minute close above the zone to go long. I have my resistance mark. This is a supply zone. Also, this will act as a small resistance. So yeah, and then I would see. Yeah. So today the whole day basically I was waiting for a close above this level. So no trades taken by me. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so over to Finnifty. That is again an interesting thing because tomorrow is the last weekly expiry before we head into the monthly expiry for Finnifty next week. Finnifty again behaved somewhat similar to Bank Nifty, only difference being that it did not correct like Bank Nifty did. It pretty much made the day low in the first candle itself, and from there it rallied. I think about 130. Oh, sorry, 190, almost 200 points. Finnifty rallied on an intraday basis. Excuse me. So again, bullish sentiment in Finnifty as well. If we see the open interest data of Finnifty, yeah, the setup that Kshitij is marked is pretty much the setup I'm
Yeah,
following.
yeah.
And here, yeah, it is. This is the expected range now for Finnifty for this week. And going on to option chain for Finnifty, if you could scroll up in the Nifty, yeah, there you will find Finnifty. There is Nifty IT as well, but for some reason it's not traded. It's very ambiguous instrument. It's not traded at all, I think. Yeah, and here you can see because the strike prices moved by two strikes intraday. So 19,200 was at the money straddle when the day opened, but we closed with 19,300 being at the money straddle. So intraday straddle trades were not very great, but 19,250 was the straddle that I traded. Not at the open. I entered very late actually, and I entered it at around 103 rupees. I did some adjustments. I captured around 8 points, but I was trading with single lot because the non-expiry days. I'm still testing some strategies which will fit my risk management system. But 19,300 at the money straddle, if we see, we are only getting about 80 rupees of premium. I was hoping I would get around 80 rupees premium on tomorrow's day open, but that is not to be. Looks like we will open with only about 60 or 55 rupees of premium at the money, and even less out of the money. So even 100-point move on either direction will take out a lot of stop losses for option sellers. So I'm not really sure how to approach tomorrow's expiry since there are no premiums to be written. And OI data, if Kshitij, we could scroll all the way down to this on this page. Here you can see a clear bias towards put writers. So very less overnight positions kept open here because only 4 lakh contracts as compared to some 16, 19 lakhs in Nifty. But clearly there is a bias towards put writing. So put writers have about 10 and 3, so 13, 14,000 contracts more. Now this does go all the way up to about 90,000, 1 lakh contracts tomorrow, but that is for the expiry. And yeah, another tricky expiry it looks like it will be. I think the best option for me will be to wait for a little bit of a pullback and then just ride puts and stay in the naked
Or
position
also you
there.
could wait for a second half.
Yeah, I can, but if overnight decay is so much, I think it's better to wait for a bit of a premium spike intraday and then enter a position like I did today. Yeah, that's a good suggestion, Chitesh. Thank you. So that's something I think I will do because levels in Finnifty are also very haphazard. There are a lot of levels where Finnifty has spent time. So, uh, yeah, tricky day to trade tomorrow. That's what
Yeah.
I can.
That suggestion
Uh,
came to you because an option buyer has to wait only, no? So
yeah, true. In fact you can actually look to trade tomorrow, not in Finnifty options
yeah,
but Bank Nifty options. I mean, I know you do trade in Bank Nifty
yeah,
options, but
yeah,
you can look at both the charts
yeah.
simultaneously because
I will.
quite a bit of decay. In fact, you can look at Finnifty option prices even for the
I,
same expiry in the money
I'm going
because
to trade Fin Nifty. Uh, I'm going to start having my charts side by side to Bank Nifty.
हाँ, क्योंकि अगर इतना लो प्रीमियम कल ओपन होता है ना तो एनी मूव विल इंक्रीज द प्रीमियम
Yeah,
फर्दर.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
True.
you need not be exactly right. Even if you are approximately right, you will do fine.
Apparently, I might try the same premium strategy. You know what I'm talking about?
Ah,
Why not?
yeah, you can try that. You can try that. I mean, premium matching is something I also follow, but
Yeah.
it's
But for
on.
buying, I'll
I
do it
follow
for
it the
buying.
other way.
Yeah,
You can do it for buying. Where my stop losses hit, your entries
yeah,
will happen. I
yeah,
think,
yeah.
or something along those lines.
Yes.
Yeah, but just speaking of being approximately and Exactly right. I think Warren Buffett or some of the big investor had said that it's better to be approximately right than exactly wrong. So
Yes.
that is
I know
something.
you've yeah, you like you like this quote a lot, I know, and you've been telling me this.
Yeah, I mean, I was quite a bit hung up about getting exact entries and so on, but then I figured it's better to uh, keep deeper stop losses and going in with smaller quantities, because that way, if I get the move right, I make some money. We have made a reel about it on Titan's chart. That reel will also go up on our channel, so make sure you check that out as well. So
Yeah.
something about risk management also in that reel to be found. I think that's enough for the
F&O
F&O
show.
things here. Do you have anything? Do you have any plans for tomorrow other than
No, I've been
Finnifty options?
Finnifty options and bank. I'm gonna wait for the Banknifty retest that is marked on the like, which I
Mm-hmm.
shared on the channel also. If that retest happens, I'll be long. I'll go full quantity, as in I trade with 100 quantity, guys. I'm not 1,000 quantity
Hmm.
trader, but I'm 100 quantity, yes, for sure. Guys, so by the way, I have like a 30-40 point stop loss. I risk 33-4,000 rupees at trade. That's it.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah. That is what I would do. Wait for that retest. If
Hmm.
if at all we are bullish, let's see. That is what something I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please do share. I'm very happy that we've crossed the 130 mark. Sorry, 100 mark. I'm gonna cross the 200 mark, and sooner than later, bigger targets. But I want that 200 subscriber mark, guys. So please subscribe the channel, share it with your friends and family. We try to give as much as real content and true content. So thank you, guys.